Thank you for tuning in to LA Talk Live, reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk. Stay tuned.
This is gospelrhythms.com, Talk Live Radio. Happy Mother's Day. Ah, that's Boys to Men. Dear Mama. How apropos today. I got a Happy Mother's to Be One Day wish, and I was so excited. So to my kids, Noah and Lyric, I haven't met you yet, but when I do, know Mama loves you. No need to adjust your dial. This is Ro Williams, and you are tuned into gospelrhythmstalklive.com, Talk Live Radio on latalklive.com. My partner in Christ, Trisha Mann, is stuck in a little bit of LA traffic, Mother's Day traffic. She's a mama, and she was coming from a brunch, so she'll be here shortly to ride shotgun with me. But I think I can hold it down with you for just a moment, if that's all right. It's so excited. We have a wonderful show for you today. But before I get into what you can expect, let's do a flashback to last week, which was Cinco de Mayo, and hopefully your fighter May Day won. If not, my condolences to the losers. In the meantime, here at the show, gospelrhythms.com, Talk Live Radio, Word Edition, Pastor Don Turner Connor held it down. It was actually a rebroadcast. She's in the midst of a series, so you definitely want to be able to tune in come next first Sunday, Word Edition, where she'll be addressing Why Are You So Single? And we have a wonderful author who will be in house, but we re-aired a relationship edition of the Word Edition, so we wanted to kind of get you caught up and get in sync with the direction that she's going to be taking forthcoming editions of the Word. So look out for that. We have a wonderful mama in house today. I mean, she's got so many things to her credit. Her name is, and I hope I am not going to butcher this, but it's Terrah Bennett Smith. Oh, I got the nod. Peripheral vision. It's always a good thing. Ha! Well, Ms. Bennett, she is big on giving back to today's youth. And we have a group that she is a manager of that's in town. It's an indi-pop group entitled P.O.V. And you'll hear from them and speak with them. So this is our music edition. So if you know any music lovers out there, aspiring artists that may want to get in to know about how and what it's like to be a young independent artist, especially young people, and they're in their teens, I believe. Yeah, they're in their teens. So you may want to go tweet and Facebook and text a friend to tune into latalklive.com. Miss Bennett, she has so many things to her credit. She's a wife and a mother of 3. She is a taskmaster who also knows how to multitask. Doesn't that sound just like a mama? Taskmaster and knows how to multitask. Just spinning all kind of plates. You're managing over here. You're being a parent mom here, and you got another set of kids that aren't your kids because you're managing them. So that's another dynamic outside of the actual work. You part counselor, part disciplinarian, part manager. Part momager. So that I thought would be a nice blend as well. So we'll talk with her about what was it that actually led her to want to be a manager. She is an executive producer of a new web series called The Garage. We'll hear a little bit about that as well before you meet the indie pop group P.O.V. She co-produces with Wild Orchid Industries. So what exactly that is, she'll enlighten us as well. So it's going to be really exciting because she has some artistic roots starting as early as the age of 5. So you will want to keep it tuned in right here. So we are going to toss the break, and when we come back, we're going to sit down with Miss Terrah Bennett Smith and give you some more music love here at gospelrhythms.com, Talk Live Radio, because we are radio, and we got to give you a little music with the radio in there right now. All right, I'm Ro Williams. We'll be right back. Trisha will be in the house shortly. See you in 2 and 2.
Stuck in a whirlwind of loving you because a part of me wants to be done with you, but fade back into the same trap, thinking that you would change, so I still remain with you. Evidently there's nothing new, found sitting here with the same bruise, wondering why I love you. I've been down this road before, I know where it ends up. So what's up, baby, with this rerun? Like the first time wasn't enough. Oh, I know there's nothing left to mend. I'm so sick of this love dead end. Oh, baby, I gotta let you go. I gotta let you go. My heart says we shouldn't be. Now I know you're not.
Are you ready to enjoy the Maui lifestyle? You can have it all by owning real estate on the Paradise Island of Maui. Dennis Rush, a 22-year Maui resident and real estate broker, brings his wealth of experience and market knowledge to add value to your Maui real estate understanding, providing a level of service as unique and exceptional as the island of Maui itself. The magical island of Maui was voted the most exclusive resort island in the world by Condé Nast Traveler, and keep in mind, Maui is only a simple, non-stop flight away. Hawaii Business Magazine Top 100 Realtors awarded Dennis Rush the 2011 fourth top realtor on the island of Maui. Go to www.dennisrush.com to view all of the amazing properties currently available in the Maui MLS system. Whatever your needs or desires, Dennis Rush will provide a private consultation for any Maui properties your heart desires. You will be in good hands. Once again, go to www.dennisrush.com. That's www.dennisrush.com. Contact Dennis today to start your Maui lifestyle now. Dennis Rush, proud sponsors of the Dawn Christie Show and LA Talk Live.
Mountain Valley Spring Water, since 1871, has been bottled at the source in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Twice named the best tasting water in the world, Mountain Valley water is naturally alkaline and bottled in glass, providing the perfect blend of nature's minerals, giving you a crisp, clean taste. To start your home and office delivery in Southern California, call us at 1-800-499-9982 or visit us online at www.mountainvalleywaterla.com. New customers will receive their first 2 5-gallon bottles free. Mountain Valley Water, the official sponsor of Here's to Your Health with Josh Lane on LA Talk Live.
Hi, this is Susie Pruden. And yes, you've seen me on Oprah, Good Morning America, and The Today Show. And I'm inviting you to join me every Monday from 3 to 4 for my new show, Mastermind Live. Join us as we introduce you to the new thought leaders of the world who will inspire you, support you, and guide you to your next level. So don't forget to tune into Mastermind Live exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV. Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Because my mind is wealthy.
Welcome back to GospelRhythms.com Talk Live Radio on LATalkLive.com. I'm your host, Ro Williams. We're awaiting the arrival of the lovely Mama Trisha Mann Grant. And in the meantime, we are here in house. This is our music edition with the lovely Terrah Bennett Smith. Thank you so much. Yay!
Thank you for having me,
coming.
Yay!
Oh man, one of the things that I love about this show is that although this is Music Edition and we do have a music artist, independent pop group called P.O.V in house, there's so many dynamics to the music, and you being a woman of God, God called to shepherd these young kids, and then some of the other aspects of what you do that may be directly or indirectly related to the young people that you're currently working with on the music end. Because I know that you, as I was reading some of your credits, you have where is it? The youth program, empowerment arts conservatory program.
Yeah.
So which all seems to be somewhat related, but also different.
That's actually how the group kind of came about. The EAC was a program where we had taught the kids about the arts. Just say the morning classes would be more technique, dance, theater, and acting, music, voice, and dance. And then the afternoon, we'd have them form what we call units, where they would kind of learn the business. So if you wanted to learn more about directing, you'd be working with the director who's directing the piece. If you wanted to be more choreographer, you'd be working that. And so they all came together for one big production. So that's kind of how it happened. And what happened was there was several girls in the school who like to sing. And I said, you guys should just sing. I'll help you. Just sing around town. Let's just have some fun. So that turned into the next level, the next level, the next level, the next level. So that's kind of how the group actually started. And it started as a 4-girl group and then kind of fell apart. And then I revamped it and then had the 2 guys. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, before we get into the birth of the group, I want our audience to get to know who you are.
Oh, me.
Because you're not on the mic, you're not singing, you're not dancing, you're not doing any of this. You're like the potter with the clay. So I understand that you had gotten bitten with the entertainment bug early on as a dancer, I believe.
Kind of, sort of dancer. I danced. I wasn't really a great dancer, but I just had a lot of personality. So people always hired me as a dancer because they never looked at my feet. They always kind of looked at my face because I was just smiling. They didn't know what I was doing down below.
It looked good.
Yeah, it looked good because I had the attitude and the personality. But yeah, I started at 5 dancing and then went on to doing a lot of musicals. And
now, when you say musicals, as a singer or as a theatrical
both,
thespian?
all 3. Singer, actress, dancer. In New York City. I grew up in New York. So
New York,
kind
East
of,
Coast. Yeah, we got that.
So you kind of have to do everything, if you want to work, especially if you have singing talents. And it kind of went hand in hand. And then, so from there, I started doing commercials in New York, and I had wanted to sing, do recordings, so I started a record label when I was 19 with my godfather and another gentleman, and I got an opportunity to go over to Europe and perform.
Now, what was the label called? Give us a few details.
Oh, God.
You know why? Because
you know what? I'm going to tell you why.
Was your father in the industry?
He was my godfather. No, he managed a group a long time ago, but he wasn't really in the industry. The label was called Uwana Records, and I found out, which I'm sure some people are not going to Google, I was on Facebook one day and this guy came, he Facebooked me, I didn't know him. He said, are you the same Terrah that sang this song Happened Overnight? And I'm like, how the heck do you know about that song? Because the record never went anywhere except for we had all the copies still probably. And I said, yeah, how did you know that? He said, because I bought a copy maybe about 10 years ago. I said, really? So I Googled it. And the song is being sold all these different places. My poor little company, we made no money off the song. So somebody got that. I know, that's so strange. So yeah.
Now, how old were you when you started the label?
19.
Wow. That's definitely inspirational. We're getting ready positioned because the talent has come into the building. The lovely mama. Happy Mother's Day to you, Trisha Mann Grant. I guess he'll cue you. But in the meantime, back to you discovering early on that you pursued the passion of your dream, and I think that right there speaks volume. Did you didn't allow the challenge of money or how am I going to go about doing this? Those kind of obstacles.
I think I've always I think innately maybe, I'm not sure, always had a business thing about me. I grew up in the Bronx, and we had a little terrace on our 14th floor, community terrace kind of balcony thing. And I would throw shows and I'd charge people a quarter. My aunts, every time they knew I was throwing another show, they try to come up with something to do so they didn't have to come by and sit on the concrete and watch.
Now, were you only child, by the way?
No, I have 3 siblings.
Okay.
And so anyway, it just I always kind of kept busy on the business end, which is what kind of got me involved with the youth, because as I was also on RCA Records back in 91, 92, and we got to do soul training, got to perform and all
As
that.
a solo artist or what group?
I was in a group called Altitude.
Okay,
Three of us,
because I had in 1990 I joined Def Jam.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Altitude, were you like compete with Brownstone and all that?
No, we were
What was
before
the-
Brownstone. We were before, but this was 1991. I think we were on.
So who was your competition, would you say?
And Vogue had just came out.
Yeah.
And then and Vogue had just came out, and then it was who sang "Don't Walk Away, Boy," whatever that song is. I think
Escape? No.
I think all that kind of
that
early
kind.
90s.
Brownstone.
No, they were after.
Brownstone was
you kept
after.
saying, yeah.
But
Brownstone was a little bit later.
anyway, so
That's cool.
So
I wish I would have known. I would have pulled up some pictures. We're gonna have to pull up.
Right.
We're gonna have to pull up some pictures
it's
for
funny.
next
I
week.
posted our Soul Train on Facebook, and
Oh
people,
my
I didn't know you. I didn't even know that side of you. So you go through all your videotapes. You
And-
go, I did that
Okay,
too.
but why, Terrah? Why? I've been
Why?
knowing you 16 years, and I
Has it
didn't know
been 16
half
years?
of this stuff. Yeah, girl, 16 years. That's when I moved out here.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
right. That's how long I've known you.
hmm So, why did you not make that part of you known? I mean, I know you're an amazing writer.
It's not that I don't. It's just that that was a journey. The journey shifts and it changes, and it's not something you really think about. You're on to the next thing.
And I looked at your bio. It's so rich with it. I mean, she touches on everything. It's like you've done everything. TV, film. I'm like,
Everything.
And and like the directing thing for me came. I'm just one of those people. If someone says, "Hey, you want to do this?" I show. What? Tell me. Show up. I show up and do it. And sometimes I don't necessarily know if I even know what I'm doing. But I'm a firm believer that when it's given to you,
That's
that you
right.
already have the tools and the ability to do it. So you just have to